So, Dianna, what is the very latest on Lamar Jackson's contract situation?
Well, Baltimore, you are on notice. You've got about a month to figure this out. And their head coach has been talking to the media saying, we feel good about this. We're going to get this done. I spoke with a source in Baltimore over the weekend. They feel good this is going to get done. I've been hearing this for months. We all feel good. It's going to get done. Well, guess what? There's only 4 weeks to week one. And we really don't know whether or not Lamar Jackson is going to play in that game. We're all kind of assuming because he's been willing to play and he's out on the practice field and he's there and we've heard that he wants to be part of it all and he wants to prove that he deserves all the money. But this could become a problem, guys, as we get closer to the season, as the Ravens open up against the New York Jets.
Tim, listen, you're our quarterback. Is Lamar taking a big risk by playing this out, you think?
I mean, of course he's taking a big risk because the assumption is that he's, been offered something significant, life-changing money, if you will. And so playing on, playing essentially to get to the franchise tag, there's a ton of risk with that. Now, I have maintained kind of from the jump that Lamar's approach makes me think that he's content to do that. And looking at the money Kirk Cousins made, looking at the money that Dak Prescott made, it is not a bad path. It doesn't mean it's without risk, but it is not a bad path. In fact, chances are he'll be the highest paid player in football for multiple years if he goes that route. I would just say this, from my perspective looking at it, I actually hope for him that he takes a deal. I think there's a better roadmap now for a deal, since the Deshaun deal and then since the Kyler Murray deal. There's a runway to figure out where you are in between that. For Lamar Jackson to get a deal. And the reason I think it's important is his style of play is different than other quarterbacks. And with that being said, I think he's more susceptible to being injured.
So, Swagoo, is this the right tack then, you think, for Lamar Jackson?
Conventionally, you say, look, man, try to get this deal done before you go out there because everybody brings up the injury. And Tim said this early in the offseason, and I was still in my old football mind, that you don't step foot on the field based on what you've done and knowing your value to not only the game, but your value to the Ravens. I believe Lamar's situation is totally different because him more so than any other quarterback in the NFL, this thing is totally built around him and his skill set and what he does. And I thought that put pressure on the Ravens to have to speed up this process. But whatever happens, happens. Himbo sent me a stat. Himbo, I'll research it with his new haircut. He about to have some babies, Brad, so he on this game. Kirk Cousins has made more money since 2016 than anybody in the NFL. That's $159 million. Dak tagged in 2020. He ranks first with 106 since 2020. If Lamar play year to year, he's going to get paid a lot of money, like Tim was alluding to with the franchise tag. The only issue that would come up to me is if Lamar and the Ravens decide, or if the Ravens decide we're letting Lamar go. I know the market will go crazy for him. I know people will try to come get him. But my question is, what does that look like? And where does he fit? This is a specific player that you have to possibly change some philosophical things about your team if he goes to another spot. But ultimately, I believe the Ravens are going to get this done. Now, something gives me pause, and I like what Dianna said. Why isn't it done? It seems like everybody is in agreement. It seems like everybody is getting along fine, but you're not getting along until the ink is dry. So something is transpiring from a money standpoint of what Lamar is asking for, what the Ravens are comfortable with paying him.
Yes.
There is some kind of disconnect going on in this negotiation.
And I know we got to go to break, but Dianna, real quick, do we know what Lamar is asking for and what he wants?
We have not heard a number, but if we're going to play the guessing game, we got to assume it's something in the $50 million around that Aaron Rodgers numbers, and because he's asking for a lot if the Ravens haven't signed that deal yet.
Absolutely. All right,
million.
Go ahead. That's some good money, ain't it?
I'll take 47.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.